again, we go back into the form, set, and you'll now find that's showing 2 completed and 1 not started. So we'll go through the final category, opportunities, impacts and sustainability details. So again, it gives you a little bit of an intro that we're looking to how you've spent it to support pupils, diverse elements of pupils in your school, and we're asking for more information. So again, you start now. So opportunities in sport, have you targeted any spending in providing for SEND or long-term medical? So we'll say yes, so you can see the categories. And what it asks you to confirm is, have you targeted any spending or provider improvements in PE sport for SEND in these following categories? And you select all that apply. So you could have some other. There might be, so there might not be one that's listed that you did. You can click them all, you can click, and if it's other and not listed, then if it was only other, you could just click other. But so that covers all. So you can have other with others, see what I mean? So you click those that are appropriate. Then it's on to asking about girls' access to PE. So again, we'll have a look at that and the categories that it asks you to select from. Same thing, it asks you to select those that are applicable, that you might have spent your money on grant. So again, save and continue. And then it's disadvantaged pupils. So this is the list in exactly the same way. It's a different list for each category. And you select all that apply. And if something you've done doesn't fit in any of those, you can also click other. Or if none of it applies, you just click other. Then you're asked some perceived impacts and improvements section. So this will be about your perception. Try to make the best judgment of impact for your school. So how much is this funding, what impact on your staff's confidence at skills? So you make a judgment based on the 4 categories that are available. These categories are continued for a number of different questions. So this is increasing engagement. And again, try to make your best judgment. I won't read them out so you can see them yourself. And then this is about increasing participation. Then you're asked about funding achievement. So has it achieved any of the following? So this is, again, it's a click as many as applicable. And if none are, you can just other. And then we're back to the judgment impact on your school about spending on PE attainment. Increasing school teachers' confidence and competence in teaching PE and sport. Increasing pupil participation. And then we move on to sustainability. And again, this is a judgment of the impact on your school. It's how it's ensuring improvements made are sustainable, with some information for you and a link to guidance as appropriate if you need to consult. Then we move on to swimming and water safety. Again, there are a number of links to help you, including the national curriculum, which we've summarised below here. So then if this section's applicable to you, this question should route you this. So do you have any year pupils? If you say no, then you'll just move on. If you say yes, you'll be asked this set of questions. So this is a percentage questions that you're being asked about. So this is swimming over 25 meters. So we ask you about the national curriculum terms and how you would, what percentage you will rate of pupils that are able to do that. Self-rescue. Then this is a judgment about swimming attainment. And then we come to the declarations, which are the same as the other subforms, that you are authority and that the data is true and accurate to your best knowledge. Same scenario here is it will show you all the answers you've given. If you want to change, you can click on the change and that will take you back to that particular part. And then you'll work your way back. And you can download and save a summary, and you can leave this form and not save it. And submit. In fact, I can do that. We'll do that to show you. So I've come out of that now. And if I go back in, I'm still logged in as my test subject. And I come back to the page. So I was in the middle of doing that one. And I've got to summary, but I've not saved it. So you'll see it's in progress because there hasn't been a unique identifier generated. You haven't had that confirmation page and you won't have an email. But if you do want to then go back in, you've checked what you needed to do and you're comfortable that this can now be submitted. Again, the form will remember all your responses. So if there's something that you needed to change, or yeah, you're comfortable, it's been authorised, or if that's the process in which you're running in your school, you run back through them. Let's run through these. We can finish this journey. Through the sustainability, then onto the swimming, water safety. Back to the declarations. And now you'll get the summary again, show the change you've made or that you're comfortable now that all of this is correct and that you submit it. Same summary of confirmation, the subform of opportunities, impact and sustainability details, confirming that you'll get an email and that you've got the link back to the portal.